Let me record. Okay, I started recording. By the way, for all viewers, best of 3, second semi-final. Fnatic already waiting for their opponent in grand final, and today we will know who will play against Fnatic. Will FCL Fnatic Play League be kind of Swedish derby, or it will be a fight between Sweden and Denmark? We will know after maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes, but let's back to this game. Pistol round, 1 USP only. 1 USP only for T guys, but double kill by Nagi. Get right. Not bad by Get Right. He managed to kill one, now C4 down. Get Right did it. 3 versus 3, and time for the take. Only one defuse kid, but Nagi made hat-trick in this round, and he's so close to make poker. 2 versus 3. Nagi poker ace! We wanna see some ace. What a great beginning could be! What a great beginning could be! Get Right alone! And get Nagi waiting ace! Oh my god, he did it! He did it! Impressive start by Nagi. Just amazing stuff by Nagi. What do you think? Did you expect?
I mean, that was a really big round by Nagi. He basically killed that fake outside by himself. I think Snappy should have been able to kill Get Right. He kind of missed his shot when he was hiding in brown hole and Get Right was planning. So he should have actually been able to already kill Get Right, but Nagi saved him pretty well.
And as we can see, SK Gaming, because of C4, they played C4 in previous round, and because of this they found enough money to buy 2 AKs and 3 Deagles. What do you think about such buy? Is it okay, or better to play full eco and buy 5 AKs in round number 3?
I think especially for teams like SK that have a lot of money, it's always good to buy second round when you get the bomb down, because it essentially gives you like another chance of a pistol round where you can reset the money for the entire half. So if you're any good at it, you should definitely always do it. The interesting thing is actually that Nagi actually has an op already because he aced the pistol.
Yeah,
so he has an op in the second round.
Yeah, it's very rare to see AWP in round number 2, and I think SK Gaming they are not expecting AWP in this round. But I don't know, will it work or not? Anyway, fast exchange. Yep, AWP on fire, and now Get Right alone. I think there is no any single chance for SK Gaming to win. 2-0. Anexis leading and full eco round this time.
Yeah, that was a nice round by Snappy. Even though it was Nagi who got that op kill that probably kind of turned the round around because he was on Forest who had the gun. Snappy actually got all the kills nearby and lower, where if SK just managed to kill him, they would have been able to pick up a gun and maybe turn the round around.
On full eco round, SK Gaming playing a fast round. They trying to storm A side. They trying to plan the C4, I guess, but I don't think that it will be successful because a lot of city guys in A zone. They spotted C4 as well. Now Roban, it's all for Roban, and that's it. Clean and easy, but it was full eco round. Keep in mind, I'm playing to all viewers. 3-0 statistics after 3 rounds. Nagi is frag leader for Anexis, for sure he is. And Get Right is frag leader for SK Gaming, but he got only 2 frags after 3 rounds. And now full set. First gun round in this match. Let's see what will happen. Any suggestions for SK Gaming?
I think they just should try to avoid Nagi, so alley rushes would probably work, and doing inner strats with good smokes. Nagi has usually been Anexis' best player.
By the way, Zenoy also bought AWP, but it's nowadays it's absolutely normal. Wow, what an air shot it was by Nagi! Extremely impressive. Yeah, AWP's on fire and doing great job, and little bit outsinked moves from SK Gaming.
Yeah, the ops are just shutting SK down right now. They both got 2 kills. Of course, one of them was a nade, but the oppers are just not even giving SK a chance so far. And it's going to be 4-0.
4-0 and eco round, I guess. because they didn't plan C4 and yeah, not too many frags at all, because only 2 players with 2 scores, Rob and Delpon 1 and FaZe 0 so far. 9-0 same time for Nagi. 9-0 after 4 rounds. Impressive.
Yeah, Nagi has kind of become the freeze of that team, where in the past it would always be Freeze who would just be with a lot of frags on top of the scoreboard, and the rest of the team couldn't really keep up. Now Nagi is kind of doing that, but the rest of the team seems a lot better these days, and that's why Anexis is able to stay up in these games.
Same time on Eco round, SK Gaming tried to play fast round. They actually tried in round number 3, but this time they stormed A zone. It was unsuccessful. 5-0, but what do you think? How many rounds required for T guys, especially if that guys are SK's players?
I think SK needs about 4 or 5 rounds and the CT pistol to win. They're kind of unlucky. Delpin just picked up Barry there outside, but they're kind of unlucky right now that all their good spawns for rushing outside are on the rounds where they have to save and they're broke. So they haven't been able to actually rush outside. They're just kind of stuck running these low strats that I know they're not as good at as their quick rushes.
If you are playing against not top team, but some, let's say, not middle, but not like Navi or Fnatic, or how many rounds? 5 rounds for you? Okay, yeah, on T side, if you are playing on train map and on T side.
Well, I mean, against a lower team, you want to get more, and it's not that hard to get more. But if you get 6 rounds, you have a pretty good chance of winning SCTs. And once again, Anexis just turns the round around. Nagi gets a couple of kills, and Snappy gets 2 kills in a 2v4. And SK is kind of having trouble right now. Like I said, they can rush outside because they're stuck with bad spawns, and both these 2 rounds they've actually gotten, Delpin's gotten the first pick 2 rounds in a row, but then they haven't really done anything with it. They've just attacked the site and gotten shut down.
Yeah, it's very impressive defense by Anexis. It's all about skill as well. We cannot say that SK Gaming not using some tactics or just playing too arcadish. Say that aim skill is very impressive from Anexis' players so far.
Yeah, now SK does a quick rush outside and runs over Anexis completely. Delpan once again got the entry frag, by the way. That's pretty impressive. He's killed the ladder room player 3 rounds in a row now. Even though, I mean, it's been a different guy, but still 3 entry kills in a row in 3 gun rounds is pretty impressive. And that's exactly what SK was lacking when they had Trace on the team. Gerra gets the last kill on Snappy, but that was just a matter of time. And that was a flawless round for SK too, so now they can actually afford to lose this round, and they'll still have money to buy, which is pretty big.
Yeah, by the way, it's a first score for SK Gaming, and they won it in clean and easy mode. All 5 players stayed alive, and first time SK Gaming will play with AWP on T side. Ah no, second, before Delpon played, yes, sorry. My fail, but let's see. Great start by Nagi, 5 versus 4. Delpon got damage but stayed alive. We can call him zombie, but Nagi, he doesn't care at all, managed to kill Forest. Delpon still alive, but Snappy, too low HP, Delpon had, and that's why spray from Snappy. Enough water spray by Roman, he just sprayed and magic headshot for Lominagi, and that's it. And again, it was what, one time luck for SK Gaming. I thought that after that first score, SK Gaming will start the main job, but nope, Anexis came back on track.
Yeah, the one round they won, they actually did their outside rush, and it worked because they're so good at it. But then last round they went back to that same little outside fake, back to inner type strat that they ran before, and Nagi just completely stopped them. They once again have bad spawns, so they're not rushing out this round. We'll see if they can do something different. But right now their T side just seems really obvious. Snappy and FaZe trade kills. I mean, it looks like SK is going to go to inner any second now.
Yeah, but 2 AWPs already there. But regardless to this, GetRight managed to plant C4, but wow, GetRight in trap, 2 AWPs watching watching for Frag, and oh my god, then I managed to kill him with the USB. Now it's all for Forest. He's alone. What a shot it was by Forest. Another. What? Are you kidding me? Lurpis, are you watching same stream?
Yeah, that was nuts. That was like the classic Forest we used to see all the time a couple of years ago, and that was just a crazy round. I mean, unfortunately for him, they still lost, but that was nuts. And especially the first shot through the smoke.
yeah, and it was not like, you know, Tom and Jerry game, yeah, when the C4 not planted yet, and you can catch, and when you are playing against 4 players, C4 not planted yet, and you have some options to catch the opponent. Yeah, he planted C4, he cannot go too far from that C4, but regardless to this, he managed to kill 3 with impressive headshots, but it was not enough to win the round, but anyway, highlight deserved.
Yeah, that was a sick round. Right now, SK just doesn't seem to have any answers for Anexis. They play really obvious every round. It seems like if they don't rush outside, it automatically means they're walking inside, and Anexis has caught up on that. They go inner, and Nuggy's already waiting there, and Zanoy usually rotates really quick, so I mean, Robin really needs to call something different right now, because what they're doing simply isn't going to work. It hasn't worked so far, and it's not going to start suddenly working unless everybody just does what Forrest just did and just hits 3 one-shots essentially.
Yeah, and I think SK Gaming tried a lot of tactics. They tried to play slow round. They tried to play fast round. They tried to rush mid and early sides, but Anexis very good at this moment. At least nice start for Anexis again, 4 versus 3, low HP for Kruger and Nagi doing a great job, but Delpan, finally some word from Delpan and Nagi here. Nagi just unstoppable. I don't know what happened with Anexis, but they're just great. At least on Fnatic play Counter-Strike League, they just great. We can make a conclusion already, yeah, even, let's just imagine that if they will lose the match, we need to say that they at least on first map, they already showed a very impressive game. 10-1, 4 rounds to go. Nagi is frag leader for Anexis, Delpan and Forest are frag leaders for SK Gaming, but 10-1, 4 rounds to go only. It's mean that even if Anexis will lose all remaining rounds, score will be 10-5. Still good for T, guys, but the main question is how Anexis playing. That's the tricky. Finally.
Yeah, and now SK did their standard alley rush where they have 2 people coming out middle and 3 people rushing out of alley, and they completely ran over Anexis again as soon as they were able to do like a quick outside rush. So they just I mean, I guess they'll have to do something slow again this round, but for their sake, I hope they get some good spawns in the coming rounds. No, they're just trying to force it with bad spawns because they know it's the only thing that's gonna work.
By the way, what is your opinion? For example, one tactic, for example, early rush brought you score. You should repeat this tactic till first fail, or better to show completely opposite tactic. I know that it's up to situation, it's up to score, but generally speaking, better to repeat this tactic again and again till first fail, or better to show completely different tactic.
I think it depends if you like how the rest of your strats that you've been running have been working. Because if nothing else works, then it's probably better to try to do what worked again. But if it's early in the half and you assume that the other things are going to work too, then you can maybe call a fake of the strat that just worked or something similar. And SK, once again, the flawless round just demolishes Anexis outside. None of them die.
Yeah, and what do you think? They will repeat again? I think they will.
I think they probably will.
Yeah.
They probably will do like a quick walking alley. They once again have the bad spawn, so they're probably gonna run to alley and then walk out like last round, but
nope. And this time they are moving. A side, but from mid, fast round again. Smokes, nades, flashes. Delpan waiting for frag, and he missed. Oh, he had a great chance to catch, but Flowme managed to kill Delpan. Zena playing with the Deagle and playing in very arcade mode. It's a little bit risky, but it works! Oh my god, it's so annoying, could be. I don't know. Lurpis should know when you just playing a Deagle shot, one Deagle shot and your viewer. It's set? Is it sad?
Yeah, it is. It is very sad.
Okay.
FaZe gets the entry on Barry, and now Forrest and FaZe are actually outside of Alley, and GetRight's gonna come out of ladder. We'll see if he's gonna be able to kill Flame here. Takes out Nuggy.
2v2, important round for both teams. It's very important round now. 2v2, low HP, 7 HP for Flome. And C4 down. Important key moment, maybe. Because 11 to 3, 10 to 4.
Forrest is in a really good spot now, because, well, Flame did the only thing he could do to find him, but Snappy's still in a very hard 1v2.
Again, a great game by Forrest, but need to say that his opponent did a very good job too. He planned, his teammate did a great job. He planned, opponent planted C4, and that's it. 10 to 4, last round to go. 10 to 5, and it will be okay. Need to say for T guys.
If they lose Pistol, there's a pretty good chance they will still lose, but if they win Pistol, even 4 is probably going to be enough for them, I think.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weak buy for Anexis right now. They have Deagles and Famasis, so SK has a good chance of winning this round.
Yeah, because big gun advantage they have from the beginning, and now only 2 Deagles remain. Snappy, one and only guy who stayed alive, but 4, that's it. Clean and easy again, 10 to 5, and what a beautiful story of Anexis close to finish, or because 10 to 1 and now it's 10 to 5. 10 to 5, short commercial break. Not for all, actually only for some guys. For unlucky ones. Okay. Okay, half number 2 will start shortly. My opinion is Anexis showed a really impressive game, especially in first, let's say, 11 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, 11 rounds they played really well, and then they kind of got run over a little bit after that.
But let's say pistol round, hard to say, but definitely a lot of viewers, maybe 80% viewers, didn't expect such game from Anexis, didn't expect such score after first half.
Well, the thing is, 10 rounds of CT isn't really that great considering considering all the ecos SK had. If we could track all the rounds in that half down and count the pistol out and count the second round buyout and all the save rounds that SK did, I think the gun rounds were probably like 5-5 or 6-5 in favor of Anexis. Like when they actually both teams had full equipment and guns, I'd say that game was pretty even with the way it turned out. So had SK won pistol, they probably would have completely demolished Anexis, whereas it kind of seemed like Anexis needed everything to go their way to get to 10 rounds.
Yeah. Okay, by the way, did you see first semi-final Fnatic against Israel? What do you, if yes, and what do you think about that match?
Yeah, I actually saw it. Well, I mean, what can you say? Fnatic played pretty solid. I was kind of hoping for Israel to win when I was watching it. Zipnix didn't seem to play very well. It seemed like he could have made a difference in a lot of places, but he didn't really seem to have a great day. Trace was pretty nuts, and Colin played pretty well. That's all that really stuck to mind in that. I mean, Fnatic usually they have 5 kind of similar level players in my opinion, so they don't stick out as much because they all seem to play well throughout the matches.
Okay, but you know, if we just comparing players of Israel and Anexis, yet we are talking about 2 teams from Denmark. On paper, in my opinion, Israel looks stronger, but Anexis,
I agree.
Yeah, but Anexis playing so great so far. If we are talking about previous match against the WinFact, former Lemon Dogs as well.
Yeah, but I mean that's only a couple of matches that I also think Israel could have had a pretty good chance of winning. I don't think Israel is by any means an underdog against WinFact. I think they're two kind of similar level teams. I think what actually has been the problem for Lemon Dogs since Copenhagen games is that ever since DreamHack winner, Firte was playing like significantly better than everybody else on that team. Like if you looked at stats or anything, he was always like the clear number one player. But after Copenhagen games, it kind of seems like Firte's like back to his, I guess, the normal level that he always used to play at. So they no longer have like a really good top fragger on that team. So once that happens, it's once again the same problem where they have 5 similar level players, and Chase and Colin, in my opinion, are better than anyone on WinFact. And they're also better than anyone on Anexis, clearly, I think.
Same time, game going live. Second half, 10-5 after first half, Anexis leading, but now they are on T side, which is not so good on train map. But anyway, let's see what will happen. Pistol round, and here we go. By the way, join IRC channel Great Rug, and if you have any question to Lurpis, he will answer, I hope, after map number 1. Okay, here we go, train map. Second half. All guys moving to B side, face there, prepared. Nade, yeah, nade in his hand. 5 Glocks, need to say. For Anexis, it's mean all 5 will storm B side. 1 nade, tons of damage for all T guys, and but C4 down. Mission 1 accomplished. Mission 1 accomplished. Delpon made situation 5 before, another kill by Delpon. Ace by Delpon maybe! Kind of replied. Nope, nope. I thought maybe Delpon will show the same, what Nagi did in first half. But nope, he's not. Anyway, easily SK Gaming won pistol round, but same time Anexis planted C4, which is not bad at all. But they don't have full eco round required because no any bonus money because of frogs for Anexis, so no money for AK. And instead of playing with the Deagles, they preferred to play full eco round. But in round number 3, all 5 guys will buy AKs.
That they will. They're actually hoping that one of them. I mean, I'm assuming they're hoping one of them could somehow get a kill this round, because since they got the bomb down, if they got, depending how much stuff they bought, I think 1 or 2 kills would be enough to buy Nuggy and Op next round. Well, there's the first one. We'll see if they can get a second one. It would have to be Nuggy too, and there it is.
Look! Oh my! What? Are you kidding me? 3 versus 1. Now it's all for face alone. But Nagi and Zena low health, but they are 3. Oops, but face is face. Oh my god.
That was a huge round by Nuggy.
Huge round, yeah, totally agree. And 11-6, and SK Gaming need to play eco. And they lost, actually they lost eco round, they lost to Glock guys. Not Deagle, not mix of Deagles and AKs, they lost to pure Glocks. But, oops, not eco, and moreover, Delpon bought AWP. 4 Deagles and AWP, nice set. Interesting set, let's say, in this way.
Yeah, Delphin is though, and it looks like Anexis is going to go that way, so he can definitely make a difference, big difference in this round.
And I think Anexis expecting eco. Nope, now not. Now they are definitely not. Oops. Okay. C4 down, 3 versus 3, 2 Deagles and AWP against 2 AKs and AWP, but Forrest don't care. Forrest doesn't care. Forrest doesn't care what type of gun he has. Absolutely doesn't care. A double kill with AWP, and that's it. Delpon now worrying about his role in team.
Yeah, we always randomly see Forrest stopping when he picks it up, and he'll hold on to it randomly. But I think SK already knows from. I mean, not that you were even serious to begin with, but I think SK knows they need Delpan after that failed Trace experiment.
11.
And Anexis is once again on a bye. It's a weak bye, but they're still going for it.
Yeah.
And Robin also has an op.
I think for Anexis better to play with Glocks, no?
Yeah, I think they probably should have saved this round. It's interesting to see Robin opping again. I don't think he's been opping for a while. Also, it's still kind of odd seeing Forrest play with an unsilenced Colt, which is, like, I suppose is from playing too much CSGO since the game doesn't even have silencer yet. It was kind of weird after seeing him use silencer every round for like the past, what, like 7 years?
And now flick around. For Anexis they are rushing B side. Delpon -1, Delpon -2. Face and no, not possible to plant. Not possible to plant. Yep. Round over 11-9, and now only 2 rounds are advantage remain for Anexis, and it will be hard map for Anexis, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough to come back now, and they're definitely not happy about losing that 3rd round after the Glock round win to a single op. They definitely need to string a couple gun round wins together, so we'll see what they do here now. Nagi once again with an op.
Yeah, Nagi played extremely great in hop number 1, and definitely same action required for ops. That's what I'm talking. Nagi.
Yep.
And Flomi, nice
there.
position. Yeah, Flomi already controlling line 5. Nagi, another kill. Same time, Forest is Forest. It's a fight between Forest and Nagi, honestly. This match all about this.
Yeah, so far it has been,
Yeah.
for sure. They've been the best 2 players on this server, and Nagi wins this battle.
Yeah.
Of course, a little overpowered in 3v1, knowing where Forest is, but it's going to be the 2nd round for Anexis this half. SK, of course, still on a bye round, but they do need to win this round now if they still want to afford ops.
And they're playing with 1 AWP in this round, so kind of advantage for Anexis, because it's better to fight against 1 than 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
But at least for SK, they're used to playing with 4 Colts, so that's good for them, as opposed to some teams who always use 2 ops.
Then I made entry kill in this match. Robin playing in too aggressive position, but he doesn't care. Managed to kill 1, but it was not enough. Same time, nice support, nice help from Get, right? He made situation 3 versus 2. Low HP for Kruger. Nagi is still alive, and it is a problem. It's a main problem so far for SK Gaming, that Nagi is still alive, and he has 69 HP.
I think Get Right saw Barry run into Hall, so now they know Anexis are going to the inner side. And FaZe misses an easy shot there.
Yeah.
That was a really bad whiff by FaZe, and that could actually turn this round around. We'll see if Nuggy's gonna spot Get Right. Yep.
Nagi just crazy guy. And the duel, AWP duel here, and Delpon won it, but... no, I thought duel against Nagi. No, he managed to kill Kruger, but Nagi is still alive. I told 20 seconds ago that it's a main problem for SK Gaming, and I think I have a magic power.
And Nuggy's gonna win this round.
And he played it so smart. It was so smart
Yeah.
to switch to Glock, yeah. Impressive.
That was a really bad mistake by FaZe, who was under the bomb train there. He definitely should have been able to kill Nuggy the way he was holding inner, and that could potentially be the deciding factor in this map. That one mistake by FaZe.
Okay, fast round from Anexis. Important round for SK Gaming first of all, because if they will lose this one, they need to play eco. At least they will have big money troubles. And now 3 versus 2. Nagi! Nagi one-man army. But need to say that teammates playing extremely great as well. Snappy relaxing. Snappy telling guys, we have Nagi. Why I should kill? No, there is no any single reason to kill. Because we have Nagi. So I'm enjoying my popcorn. You just do the remain.
Well, at least Nuggy was their Snappy was their best player against Lemon Dogs, I think. So, I think he's
He deserved, yeah.
allowed to have a day off now.
Yeah, yeah, day off for him. Okay. Same time, money troubles as expected for SK Gaming. Now only 3. Moral, they lost 2 Deagles. Now it's all for Delpan. And definitely 6 map point for Anexis right after this round. And that's it. That's it. 15-9. You told that it will be 16-9ish, yeah, or 10ish, but
The wrong way around.
but it was more important to tell the score, you know, than team.
Yeah, of course.
So
Of course.
don't mind. Okay, 6 map
That's what we
points.
always focus on.
6 map points, and SK Gaming trying to switch their game to overtime. Full set. Roban entry kill. Roban's second kill. Nagi. Wow, miss, double miss. I think it's the first time in this game when 2 misses from Nagi in a row. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. He's seen Get Right, who's under the bomb train. We'll see if he can pick him off or if he's going to get a kill here on Zanoi. Yep, that was a mistake by Nuggy. He saw Get Right go under the bomb train, so he should have just... Oh! Do you see that shot?
Yeah. But...
Yeah, that kind of stopped my sentence. I just switched to Get Right and I saw him like 1 bullet Nuggy midair, so... 5 more match points for Anexis.
5
we'll
match
just forget
points,
about what I was talking about. Game map points.
5 map points, yeah, 5 map points, but I think for Anexis still hard game it is. Because gun rounds and SK Gaming on CT side, it's up to Nagi, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy. And right about now, they're probably asking for Snappy to start chiming in a little bit too.
Okay, now he's telling. Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Now he connected his mouse, you know. Yeah, thank you. Okay, guys, let me jump in.
And it looks like Anexis is going to rotate back to Alley after one of their players got picked by Delpen in Brown Hall. So it's going to be Nuggy coming out of T middle and the rest of Anexis coming out of Alley. And it's going to happen right now.
Get right, nice nade by Get right, and tons of damage to Flummy and Snappy. 1 nade and spray. But Nagi, now he's alone and eco round. I think eco round now for Anexis, definitely.
Yeah, they're going to be on a save round, especially because I don't think Anexis is a team who's going to want to buy without getting Nuggy and up with the way Nuggy has been playing. They know they want to have him with the best possible weapon.
Agree.
So that's probably realistically only gonna give them 2 more full buys and 1 kind of a weak buy with AKs and Galils. So all of a sudden it looks like SK is not that far from bringing this game into overtime.
Yeah, I just told when score was 15-10, but enough money for SK Gaming to play eco round, gun rounds with AWPs, so it's not easy game. 3 map points, yeah, from one side it's like, wow, 3 map points. But how game is going, it's very hard game for Anexis. And for SK Gaming as well, but SK Gaming still have a great chance to switch the game to overtime. Especially after Delpan's entry kill on Nagi. It's gun round, it's safe.
And Snappy finally gets his first kill there in Alley, takes off Forest. Looks like Anexis is going to rotate back towards the inner site where Delpan's actually waiting. We'll see if he's going to be able to get a kill here.
Yeah, at least
but
one
looks like
frag.
Anexis is still far away.
Oops. Yeah, they're rotating back to Ali's side. They're trying to fight against Get Right again. And Snappy will fake in Pop Talk. Yeah, he is. He's trying to do that. Okay, Get Right. But Get Right watching for me. The time to turn around. Oops! Get Right lost his moment. Get Right lost his moment. Or not. Nope, nope. What a feeling. What a feeling by Getter. I really thought that T-Guy's already in Ali side, but nope, they are not. And moreover, Kruger now alone and eco round. 15 to
And
13. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice round by Get Right. 3 headshots there in alley.
And he controlled 2 spots. He checked mid side and he checked for Ali side in the same time. Great move, great frags by Get Right. 15 to 13, 2 map points remain for Anexis. More money troubles for them, but I thought that Anexis will play with Glocks, but there are a lot of diggles. Double rocket jump from Rowan and Forest, 5 versus 3. And I think Anexis is a little bit confused about the current situation. Wallbang surprise from Forest! Ninja jump from Forest and M4. Oh!
Yeah, that was a little unnecessary by him, but it looks like it's not gonna make a difference.
What a wallbang!
Get Right and Robin spam the last
I think
two
they
Anexis
shared
players.
some files with Colin. I'm joking. I'm joking, but double wallbang, it's interesting. But it was just good team play. Forrest informed teammates, guys, I lost my M4 there, and they started to spray that area and managed to kill 2. So it's very easy to explain.
Robin opens the round, he takes out Nagi, and that's gonna significantly make Anexis' chances to win this round lower. Get Right takes out Zanoy as well. So it's a 5-on-3 right now.
And the smell of overtime.
Yeah. Flame takes out Delpen, evens it out a little bit.
Okay.
Get a second kill, and it looks like Anexis is gonna go inner now.
Yeah, and yes, 2v2 now. GG or not GG? Overtime or GG? That's a question. Forest alive. It's a problem.
Yeah, both Robin and FaZe missed shots there. They could have already put this, closed this match, but we'll see if Barry can sneak under the trains here.
And now it's all for Robin. Oh, Robin switched from AWP to M4. And GG! Wow! GG ups. Okay.
That was a nice way for Snappy to win a 1-on-2 at the end of the half, while he ends with just 3 frags for the entire half. But that counts. He won the one. He won the one that counts, the one that mattered the most.
Yeah, great game. Great game. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's been a really good game so far. We'll see if that continues on Mirage. I think it's I actually originally thought Mirage would be closer,